This week's 1044 is brought to you by Chevron Delos 600 ADF Ultra Low Ash Diesel Engine Oil. It's time to kick some ash.
This week on the 1044, hear from owner-operators and small fleet owners about their thoughts on where trucking is going in the coming years and the impact of alternative powertrain trucks.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 1044, a weekly webisode from the editors here at CCJ. I'm Jason Cannon and my co-host on the other side is Matt Cole. Times are good right now in trucking for carriers, regardless of fleet size and the type of freight that you run. Rates are up and freight is plentiful. But as everybody in the industry knows, all of that is cyclical. Just last year, at the height of the pandemic, rates were scraping the bottom of the barrel.
That just goes to show you never know when things might turn the other direction. I hit the road at the end of July to talk with owner-operators and small fleet owners at the Shell Rotella Super Rigs Truck Show in Hampshire, Illinois, and asked several owners where they see their businesses going in the next 5 or so years.
This is Dave Marty of Dave Marty Trucking. We're in Forest, Illinois. We haul fuel in the Midwest here every day. Haul a lot of petroleum products, gas for Casey's and bio for Pilot truck stops, Love truck stops. Keeps us busy and gets us home every night. Well, there's a lot of safety in every thing going on the road, and I don't see the industry changing that much besides more dedication to good quality companies because there's a lot of freight. You know, everything's changed to the internet. We all know that, and that all gets shipped to you, whether it's toilet paper or Christmas gifts, what it is. People are getting it at their doorstep, and that means transportation. So there might be more delivery things more available for people to go to work and the people to build a relationship and a company, but they're still always going to need trucks as far as I'm concerned.
My name's Clayton Driscoll. My business is CNC Logistics. I have a 2018 Kenworth W900L. I feel like we should be able to grow pretty good. I mean, right now with the COVID, it's not affecting us. I mean, our rates they're real good right now. I mean, with the fuel coming up, that bumps the rate up a little bit, but we're getting additional money on it. So far, I don't see a problem. I mean, the next 5 years, I feel like there'll be a lot of growth if we keep this trend. So it's not bad.
My name is Gary Jones. This is my truck, Low Budget Lounge. It's a 07 Pete. We pull oversized loads coast to coast. The name of my trucking company is SPB Trucking. We're based out of Lawson, Missouri, a little farm town north of Kansas City. Man, I see it the way it is right now. We're probably going to be double the size in the next 12 months, I would say. I mean, I picked up a lot of new contracts and it's getting crazy. Right now we've got 5 owner operators and I've got 7 of my own trucks. So I lease out trailers to guys that come work for me.
JR Slugger, I own Lifetime Nut Covers. We build chrome accessories for semis. We do all the plastic chrome accessories. We do about 960 different parts. Build aluminum accessories. Anything for a semi basically is what we take care and do. To me, I think our business is actually it just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. A lot of people with the restrictions that they're putting on the newer trucks they're dragging old trucks out and they're building old trucks just to kind of get around some of the rules and the regulations. And not a lot of people nobody likes to be forced to do something. So they go their own route, and that's kind of the way our family's always been. I mean, you don't tell us what to do, we do what we want. And I think the older truck industry is actually going to come back and it's going to be bigger than ever.
Larger fleets are usually the early adopters when it comes to new technology, while owner-operators and small fleet owners tend to wait until the tech is more proven before spending the extra cash to upgrade their equipment. That's especially the case with the owners Matt caught up with at Super Rigs when it comes to alternative fuels and powertrains like electric. But first, let's hear from the 1044 sponsor, Chevron Lubricants. Did you know that 90% of the ash and soot trapped inside your DPF right now is caused by your engine oil? It's not like you can go without engine oil, so there's nothing you can do about it, right? Wrong. Chevron spent a decade developing a no-compromise formulation when it comes to minimizing ash output and maximizing engine protection. Delos 600 ADF with OmniMax technology is an ultra-low ash diesel engine oil that is specifically designed to combat DPF ash clogging by cutting sulfate ash by 60% and extending DPF service life by 2.5 times. Delos 600 ADF also enables extended drain intervals thanks to an advanced antioxidant technology that prevents oil breakdown even at the high temperatures found in modern diesel engines. And by slashing the number of regens, Delos 600 ADF with OmniMax technology comes with a 3% fuel efficiency increase throughout the DPF's lifetime. If you're keeping score at home, that's decreased downtime, extended maintenance intervals, and improved fuel economy. That's real money in your pocket and time saved. Before you had to choose between protecting your engine or your after-treatment system, but now you don't. Delos 600 ADF with OmniMax technology. It's time to kick some ash.
Well, the newer engines has come a long ways, and right at first with anything you have a lot of problems to see if it works or not. So I don't think it's going to come as fast as they want it to come. It's going to be here. I just look at it that 10 years ago, everything I had in my shop was run off an air compressor, and I don't have anything besides pumping a tire up, and the biggest impact I have that I need the air compressor for. Everything's battery powered, and it's great. You don't have the hose, easy. So I think electric is going to be here. I'm not up on the natural gas part, but it's going to take a while to develop enough to have enough batteries for everybody and to stay away from all the little things. And the other thing that I think everybody's likes these electric cars and everything, but when we get enough of them, they're not paying road use tax, and somebody's going to start taxing them, and they're not going to be quite as good a deal as they are today. So there's a lot of hidden things that they don't want you to know about that you need to know if you're going to buy one, because it's going to change over the future.
I don't know. From my perspective, I think that's going to be a real slow transition, because to have somebody in a truck that, I guess they're trying to do them like remotely, and there's a lot of stuff that we do that can't be operated like that. So I don't really feel a threat or anything like that. I think the DEF trucks for now, they're gonna be around a while.
In a worldwide aspect, I feel like it's going to go somewhere. It's going to do something. Just not for us by any means. I guess the one big thing I like old trucks is you can turn a wrench on them. You don't have to have a laptop to fix them, and that's the big thing to me. If you can't work on it, you shouldn't own it. If people are driving around in vehicles, they don't know how they operate or how they run, and it's a nice feeling going down the road, and it's like, well, if something goes on or something breaks, I can get out of the truck and grab a wrench and I can fix mostly anything myself. Huge for people that are owner-operators and small trucking fleets, because towing bills are horrendous right now. So, if it would just be better to have a fleet that you can work on yourself. And new stuff, it's just too advanced for a lot of people, and I think that's going to be a downfall for that.
Forest, Illinois-based Dave Marty, whose 8-truck fleet hauls fuel in the Midwest, knows electric is coming and may eventually impact how his business operates. But being based in a farming community, he still feels like it's a good bet down the road for him.
It's here a little bit now, and I'm in a farming community, and I don't think it's going to hit the farming community until it takes off in the big cities. And the customer that we haul for is still growing gas stations, so until they quit building $2 million, $3 million gas stations, I'm not going to worry about my trucking business.
That's it for this week's 1044. You can read more on ccjdigital.com, and as always, you can find the 1044 each week on CCJ's YouTube channel. And if you've got questions, comments, criticisms, or feedback, please hit us up at 1044trucking@gmail.com or give us a call at 404-491-1380. And until next week, everybody stay safe.